Hello, hello. Hi guys, happy Tuesday. It's so good to see you. I hope you all are doing well. I wanted to stop on today and I wanted to share with you first a grocery haul, and then I go into what I ate on that particular day, which is I'm going to make you a breakfast hash, what I sort of eat for breakfast every day, and I vary it depending on what vegetables I have on hand. And then I'm going to share with you what I had for dinner this particular day. The dinner, both of them were amazing, but the dinner is now my new favorite. You guys have to try it. There's a gal I follow, Rockin' Robin. I'll link her below. I came across her video yesterday and I varied the recipe to kind of make it AIP friendly. And oh my gosh, it was so good. I'm telling you, everything I make of hers is so good. So I will link her recipe in the description below if you want exact measurements. Now, because I'm cooking for a big family, I just eyeball it, to be quite honest with you. So, and you could just eyeball it with this recipe. It's so simple, but so full of amazing flavor. In fact, I liked it so much, I may make it tonight. It was that good. Guys, if you're hearing noises, we've got construction going on outside the door over here, so I apologize. But I want to share with you some wonderful news, you guys. I went to the doctor's last week. I am down 9 more pounds. I got on the scale. I said that it's not right. You got to fix the scale. And she said, get down off of it and get back on. And I went, what? What? I am now officially down over 30 pounds. I can't believe it. My clothes are literally falling off of me. Look at this shirt. I want you guys to see. This shirt, look how huge it is. Like, I'm starting to get my figure back. Thank God. I've got a long way to go, but I'm heading down the right path. I wasn't always sure about the whole leaky gut discussion, whether that's true or not, but I think I'm finding that everything starts with your gut health. And if you have good gut health, you start having better health in all different arenas. And I have to tell you, you guys, I have not been able to eat onions since 2000. I had my first daughter when it was the year 2000. I was then later diagnosed with ulcerative colitis, which is also an autoimmune disease. So onions were a huge no-no. Why? Because anytime I ate them, whether in onion powder or regular onions, oh my gosh, the worst stomach pains and cramps of my life. So I have not had onions in all of those years. And now I ate them last night and no problems at all. I've been having onion powder with all my food, which I love. I grew up on onion powder and I haven't been able to have it all these years. And due to this diet, I feel so much better. The joint pain's going. I wouldn't say it's completely gone yet, because sometimes if I do eat something, I'm like, oh, shouldn't have had that. That must be a trigger. I have to make mental notes of things that are triggering inflammation. But you guys saw me just several months ago with my face so swollen. You could see the pain on my face. I can see it. I look back at some of my videos and I feel awful for myself because I remembered how awful I felt. You could see it on my face. And now I feel like a whole new person. And I'm eating clean, healthy food is just the bomb.com when you feel great. Now, I have to tell you, there are people that are die-hard AIP diet people, and they do everything by the book. I am not that person because I have to be realistic, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. I cannot find organic in every store I go to. There's always like a very small section, and I am starting to see shortages in the grocery store where organic is concerned. Not all stores, but certain stores. And so sometimes I'll go in and I'm like, oh, I need to get some broccoli or some zucchini or whatever. And they've got like one left and it looks like it's seen better days. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Well, I'll just get a regular zucchini and I'll wash it really good, you know? So I'm not perfect. I'm not by the book. I want to be, I try to be, but as far as my vegetables and all that go, I'm not always organic. My chicken, some of the meats I get are not always all natural. For the most part they are, but you'll see in the video that I ended up I did a grocery pickup, and they ended up substituting some things for me that were not organic or AIP approved. So I recognize that, and I'm not going to eat those, but some of them I will eat because that's all they had. So anyway, just keep that in mind when you watch this video. All right, guys, you ready to watch it? I know a lot of you have said, I want to see what you eat. So you're going to get to see it. And I don't typically eat lunch because I'm not hungry. My breakfast is so filling and so nutrient packed, and the avocado just fills me up. So I rarely eat lunch. And so really on this day, it was just breakfast and dinner. And then I had some strawberries and blueberries for my dessert. So anyway, this is a longer video. So, you know, if you have time, watch it. If you don't, you know, you could fast forward, whatever. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you all are doing well. And I will see you guys in the next one. Now let's get into the video. Okay, I just got back from doing a grocery pickup, and I tried to get everything organic, but they ended up substituting some of my organic stuff for regular stuff because they were out of stock. So let me show you what I got. I got some organic baby spring mix, actually 2. Then I got some baby spinach and another thing of baby spinach. So all of this spinach will be used for smoothies, cooking, and salads. Next, I got a bag of whole carrots, and I plan to do a soup with those. I got some organic blueberries. I can throw those in my smoothies or just put them in a little ramekin with some strawberries and snack on those. I got some organic avocados. Those are a major staple piece in this diet. Now I also got this bag of cooking with spinach, and this was supposed to be organic, but they ended up substituting it. But I do like having spinach sauteed with some mushrooms with a little bit of coconut aminos and seasonings. It's absolutely delish, but you can blend it, braise, or bake. I can also do something with chicken with this. Stuff my chicken with some spinach and some other stuff. I got a bunch of limes because I'm planning to do an olive oil lime vinaigrette for my salads this week, and garlic. So I think it's olive oil, lime juice, seasonings, and fresh herbs. I forgot what else, I'm blanking, but it's gonna be good. I got some fresh cilantro. That can also go in the vinaigrette. I got some Applegate, no sugar, uncured hickory smoked bacon, no antibiotics. This is good stuff. I got some organic asparagus. We like to roast this or grill it. Super yummy. What I like to do is cut the ends off, and then I drizzle olive oil all over the top, add my seasonings, and you can grill this on the stovetop or on the barbecue or roast it in the oven at 350 degrees for roughly 20 minutes. It's delish. Well, they must have been out of organic mushrooms, unfortunately, and they gave me whole white mushrooms, and they must have been out of the organic Baby Bella. So, you know, I got these because I'm planning to do a breakfast hash with these and a mushroom soup. I got some organic zucchini, a white onion. I got 2 plantains because I plan to do my plantain chips in coconut oil with Himalayan salt. They're delish. You slice them up super, super thin. You coat them in coconut oil with the Himalayan salt, and then you lay them out on parchment paper on a cookie sheet, and you spread them out so they don't touch each other, and then you bake them at like 415 degrees for roughly 15-20 minutes until they look nice and sort of crispy, and then you let them dry, and they are literally like salty chips. I got some organic veggie spirals. This is butternut squash, no sauce, no seasoning, USDA organic. On the back, you always want to look at the ingredients to make sure there's no other additives. And it's organic butternut squash, and that's it. So these are going to be wonderful. I'm going to be doing a soup using these with coconut milk and bone broth and some other vegetables. And this, you have to play mind games with yourself, and these are going to be my pretend noodles, pasta noodles, you know, but they're veggie spirals. I also got these zucchini veggie spirals, and I flip it to the back, zucchini. I got some cauliflower florets. These are actually going in a soup that I'm gonna make this week, and again, it's all about the mind games. When I put this in my soup, it mimics a potato. I'm not even joking, and when I eat it, it really doesn't taste like cauliflower. It reminds me of potato. So this will be delish. I got 2 of these organic strawberries, and I love strawberries and blueberries together. So this is sometimes a nice little snack at the end of the day. And like I said, I'll just get a little ramekin. I'll slice up a couple strawberries, add a little handful of blueberries, and that's it. And I got some more organic cauliflower. So sometimes you can make cauliflower rice with your dinner, and sometimes I can cook this and put it in my breakfast hash, and so, or sometimes I just have it with dinner as a side. I got some all-natural ground turkey meat. You can see here it says turkey raised without antibiotics, no added hormones, fed 100% vegetarian diet, never frozen, no artificial ingredients, and minimally processed. So yeah, I got a couple of those, actually several of those, because I use those for my soups and my breakfast hash. And you could use this and do a turkey burger and use your lettuce wrap and, you know, add some sauteed mushrooms on top with some guacamole. It's actually delicious. I also got 4 packs of this all-natural chicken breast tenderloins. Again, you can see what's in it. And yeah, you know, these are always a good staple in this diet. Season them up, add some olive oil, grill, bake, throw them in your soups, delish. Now here I've got a big jar of bone broth, and it says here, no artificial ingredients, GMO free, gluten free. This is just super healing for your stomach. And so I plan to make some really good soups this week using bone broth and my organic coconut milk that is guar gum free, so it's perfectly good. I like to heat this up on the stove, add my coconut milk. I will add chicken, mushrooms, veggies, seasonings, fresh herbs. OMG, is it ever good? So highly recommend. And here you can see no artificial ingredients, no preservatives, GMO free, gluten free. Shake well and enjoy. Refrigerate after opening. And there you go. There are the ingredients. Super simple. Water, chicken, bone broth, natural flavor, yeast extract, sea salt. Also too, if you're not super hungry for lunch and you want just something small, like pour this in a coffee mug, heat it up, add some herbs, a sprinkling of Himalayan salt, and just enjoy that, you know? Very, very simple, but again, very healing for your stomach. I also got my favorite coconut aminos. You can see here it says the original soy-free alternative to soy sauce. This is bomb.com. It's the bomb.com. You can see it's USDA organic, non-GMO. I like to use this like a dash or two in my soups. It gives it a really good flavor. What I really like to use this on, when I cook my mushrooms, when I saute my mushrooms on the stove with a little olive oil, I'll sprinkle some of this in, and it is, oh my gosh, delish. I'm telling you, you guys got to try this. And you can see it's organic, gluten-free, non-GMO, no MSG, and vegan. Love this. A lot of the soy sauces, although this is an alternative, they have MSG, you know, and that makes your heart race. It's not good for you. So this I highly recommend. So I asked for organic chicken broth that only had a few ingredients, and I guess they didn't have it. So when I started looking at the ingredients, I was like, oh gosh darn it, this is not going to work. Look, it's got potato flour. I thought I saw something about tomatoes. Tomato paste. I mean, I know it says organic, but some of these things in here are triggers for people with inflammation. So this will be a no-go for me. I mean, it does say gluten-free, no MSG added. I don't know, but when I don't like seeing that many ingredients and items. I just don't. I like it very simple and basic, and I have learned that the more ingredients you have, it's not necessarily good for you. I don't know. Do any of you use this? I don't know. But I'm thinking this may not be AIP compliant. And this is a bummer. I asked for fresh organic basil, and they gave me this as an alternative because they were probably out. But when I look at the back, it says basil canola oil, which is a no-no. Sea salt, and how do you pronounce that? Ascorbic acid, I don't know, to protect color. So yeah, this is a no-go for me. So when I was ordering my groceries online, this crossed my eyes, and I thought, oh, we've got to try that. These are called crunchies, and it says pure fruit in every crunch, freeze-dried mixed fruit. And it says nothing added. Check the ingredients. Great for snacking, freeze-dried, real fruit nutrition without the water. Non-GMO. When you flip the back, it says ingredients: blueberries, strawberries, apples, bananas. I have to say this was pretty good. It was, we pulled this out of the bag and we munched on it the whole way home. They're actually good. My husband said, hey, try sucking on them. They're pretty good. So I did, and then you can also crunch on them. So if you want to crunch, if you've got a crunch fix, try these crunchies. I also got a little butternut squash for my soups, and for sometimes I like to roast these in the oven with some herbs and add them to my breakfast hash. I also got some spaghetti squash. I like to cut this in half, scoop out the seeds, rub olive oil all over the top, sprinkle some Himalayan salt, and I like to roast them in the oven at 400 degrees for, 30-40 minutes, and then take out the insides, and it's like spaghetti noodles. And then you can add your meat on top or make a sauce. It's delish. And that will do it for my grocery haul this week. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below, how are all of you doing on whatever healthy path you're on, whether it's food, whether it's exercise, whether it's just drinking more water and keeping hydrated. Let me know how you're doing below. I would love to know. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.